Welcome to my happy place. Got a little project going on today. I thought I would video a little bit as I go, share with you what's going on. I have in the past mentioned the fact that I have a bit of erosion that goes on, and you can see the erosion back here. And it keeps going, and it goes downhill because, well, we're sandy and we're on a slope. So one of the things that I'm going to do is work on a water retention area, a hugelculture bed. So you see where these sticks are? I'm going to be leveling out some of this. Oh, there's Duke. Hi, Duke. This is the lead livestock guardian dog here, and he does a great job, and he needs his loving, huh? Here. Oh, you're not gonna, oh, you want Mama to love on you laying down, huh? Here, you're not gonna look at the camera, ah? And there's Legend. Hey, Legend. Hi, buddy. Oh, and he's gonna take me down. Okay, so back to the project at hand. So I have dug a little bit of a trench here. Not much. I just grabbed my hoe, and I'm going to start filling it in with sticks, and then I'm going to bring in some of the dirt and put on top of it. This is not a true hugelculture bed, but it is a way to get the erosion to stop going downhill. We can start taking advantage of the water that falls. I'm trying to get this done today because though we had some rainfall last night, we're going to get some more tonight. And so I want to see how effective just something simple like this is going to be. I've got some cardboard. I'll probably go ahead and throw in a little bit of cardboard just to see if it can help on holding it in. All of that's going to just be really good for building up the soil. As I get this built, we can plant on top of it and around it, and it'll be a great thing for things that need to have a little bit more water. So, are you like me? Do you need to get your hands working to make final decisions on how you're doing something? Yeah, well, that's kind of what I've done. So I've changed up the plans a little here, and as I'm talking, I might even do it a little bit more. But you see, I have dug some trenches. They're probably, for the most part, about 6 inches deep. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before you get to the hugelculture bed. So one of the things with the permaculture and food forest stuff is to slow down the flow of your water. So that's what I have done here, is I've slowed down. And what I might end up going ahead and doing is putting a trench from here to there, and then from there to there. And I might have, because that is all downhill there, I might just have to, yeah, that wouldn't work right. So I might do it from this one to that one, and then skip one. I had really thought that I would go ahead and put little trenches connecting them, and I might do that just to help control the flow. I'm going to get my shovel, and on the high side, I'm going to get rid of this dirt. That's what I'm going to go ahead and put down for the hugelculture bed. I'm going to leave the low side with the dirt on it. I'll probably go ahead and pack it down a bit. But go ahead, instead of, you see where this was already flowing, I won't have it where it can flow out here. I'm going to have maybe, see, just dig this out, and I'll show you once I've completed it what I did, but dig it out a little bit so it comes in here, and then maybe it'll come out here to go into the next one. But just slowing down the flow, allowing it to sink in, to, 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 absorb into the ground here is the best. Now, you know, reality at best is that if this was already lush vegetation, but we know that this was a problem when it was knee-high in grass. And so I've got to direct this. I have to step in and help nature out on keeping this all intact. So more work to be done, but it's getting there. Well, though you can't tell it, work is continuing here. No, you can tell it, just not by these guys. Okay, so yeah, you see, I have almost finished covering the little branches with dirt. I have kind of smoothed this out somewhat, and I am coming in here. Okay, I'm on the wrong side, so I have come in, and you can see I've pretty much, that's flat, that's level. We have basically a berm here and a berm there. You see, okay, so it's smooth here. This is where I've got it leveled down, and then where I've got all of that to get. As I'm doing this, of course, I'm like, okay, well, reality is I'm not doing this correctly. Now, that said, this was my whole goal, remember? So this is done. It's not finished, but it's done. It's going to be effective. I am very confident this is going to slow down, prevent the erosion that is the initial issue here. But this, because remember I did these little trenches, has caused me to change my plans. And as luck would have it, of course, the book that I need to tell me how to properly do what I'm doing is in the car with Tim. It's not here. And so I know I'm not doing this correctly, but I'm going to go ahead and not today, but I'm going to create gardening terraces here. Now granted, this runs north and south as far as right now. Okay, so we're facing south, so this is not truly a good setup for this. I need it to be going east and west, but that's okay. It's a small plot. I can still get in here and plant some things if I'm strategic on what I plant, and it be successful. Now, the first thing I'm going to plant in here, to be honest, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plant beans. The reason I'm going to do that is because I have removed the top soil layer that has all of the nutrients and all of the good stuff, and I've gotten down to the where the weed bank is, which I don't like, but because of needing to take care of this erosion issue, I felt like that was just kind of what was going to be best for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plant beans in here because they're nitrogen fixers, and they can take care of some of this problem here. I will fill it in with some of our compost. I will get some straw. I'm going to put some straw in here, ideally, to help make sure that that packs in, to make sure that that doesn't continue to erode away also. And we'll plant things. I'll plant beans here. Things that will just kind of help hold this in. Anything with a good root system I can plant here to prevent erosion and such, which is what the whole purpose is here. But this is definitely going to take on a different look. I won't update you probably much more on this portion for a while, but I will update you on this ideally after our first rain, just to let you see if it is doing what I think it's going to do, or if I need to do more work on it. Well, one last look before the rain starts coming in too much. This is the east side of it. You can see I didn't put so much in the on this side of it as I did over on the west side. Most of the sticks are covered. I'm pleased with today's work. I think that it's going to be exciting to see. I'm excited to get plans for this, because I didn't have plans. This was not even on my agenda for today, and this is what happened today instead. So I think it'll be a fun little project to really get in and decide how to properly do this. And by the way, this is not a proper hugelculture bed. It is based off of it, but it's just a dam with wood and dirt. Eventually I'll get it built up to be more of a hugelculture bed, but that's a process. It takes a bit of time for it all to break down and do what it needs to do. But anyway, it is sprinkling. I could continue to work, but I am worn out. This has been a great job for me. I'm going to go and I'm going to drink some Amino Wise from Young Living to restore some of the aminos that my muscles have been depleted of today, and I'm going to get started on supper. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends if you think that they might find any of the work that I'm doing here a little bit interesting. Hope you have a great day. Remember, go about doing things that matter and be someone's sunshine today. Have a great one. Bye.